Hi, Alicia. How have you been?
Um, I'm okay. I just, I don't know. I feel like I'm frustrated and exhausted from my life, I guess.
I see, I see.
Yeah.
From the last time that we talked, you mentioned that you're trying to control your anger and your outbursts.
Yeah.
How have you been doing that?
I feel like I'm gone a little bit better because I've been looking things up on YouTube and Googling it. I just feel like whatever is making me upset, I just walk away from it. Like last time we talked, I told you that I had a day off, but I was really busy doing schoolwork, and my husband came home and he just simply asked, "What did you make for dinner?" And I just lost it. I just broke down. I said that I work really hard. This was my only day off of work. I have school, I have homework, and now you want me to make dinner. And I did realize after a few hours that that was totally unacceptable. He just asked me a question. And it was fairly early in the evening, so it's not like dinner wasn't made at like 8 p.m. It was like 5:30. So I could have just said, "Oh, I haven't made anything." But I guess I was just so mind boggled by everything and so flustered with everything that I just lost it on my husband.
I see.
Mhm.
So you're saying that because of everything that happened during the day, that question just light a fuse
Yeah.
and just basically spark your anger. Is that correct?
Mhm. I yeah, that actually makes sense.
That was the icing on the cake. That's what you're saying,
I
right?
guess so
Yeah.
because that morning he kissed me goodbye. I was still in bed. It was like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and 5:30 when he came, like we were fine. We were texting like he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be home soon." I'm like, "Okay, great." But then when he came upstairs and he asked me a simple question, I don't know.
The last time that we talked, you also mentioned that there were some issues with your relationship with your husband. How has that been?
Before this little outburst that I had, everything was going fine. Like, um, he's extremely supportive. When I tell him I'm gonna be upstairs for 3 to 4 hours, I'm gonna be doing my homework. Please, no phone calls. Don't bother me. I don't need anything, and he does respect me. He leaves me be upstairs. And let's just say if I didn't come downstairs and it's been over 4 hours, he'll like message me, even though he's downstairs, he'll message me, be like, do you want lunch or do you want snack or anything? And then I realize I'm like, oh, I should go downstairs. And I just find that he cares enough that he knows not to come upstairs and disturb me because like sometimes I'll be in the middle of typing and like if he walks in, I like lose my train of thought. But overall, I think mine and my husband's relationship is much better besides that one day that I blew up on him.
Yeah, it sounds like a work in progress, which is
Yeah.
pretty much like every other relationship, right?
Yeah.
So, my question to you would probably be, why do you think you have these outbursts?
I think I don't know, I feel like maybe there's so much pressure for me because I know that I'm not the brightest student. So for me to do well and I set the standard this high for myself, but I can't achieve it. So I get really frustrated and I get really anxious. And then when somebody's trying to help me, especially my husband, I just lose it. Like there's a term that says like you get angry at the person you love the most.
Yes.
So
I understand.
I just feel like it's easier getting upset with him than I would get at my girlfriends or my mom or my dad that I barely see because I'm so busy. So it's totally unfair to him. He's just like I said, he's been wonderful to me. It's not fair that I just, just get angry so fast. And like I wish and I hope like I want to change that because I feel like I don't want it to be like, oh, there she goes again. She's just, losing her mind and she's just gonna yell at me again. Like I don't want that relationship, even though it's happened a few times, but I don't want to make that as a habit.
Okay. So you're saying that the anger comes from the fact that you don't feel that you can cope with school, you're not doing well?
Like I'm doing okay. I'm not getting like the greatest marks,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not getting super like failing marks. I'm getting like in the middle, like achievable marks.
Okay.
But I feel like the more I try, the harder it is for me. So I don't know how to like de-stress. Like I
Okay.
don't know how to just like take a breather and just take it day by day without getting super overwhelmed.
I see. So the amount of effort that you put in doesn't equate to the results that you're getting?
No, because we have 4 courses and I feel like how do I divide my work up? Like how do I give each course attention without getting frustrated with myself because I'm aiming for a 90%, but I get a 75%. Like it just doesn't make sense. And then I just get so, I don't know, so angry and then everything just falls apart.
How do you think your classmates feel knowing that you guys are all in the same boat?
I don't know. I really don't have like a heart to heart with any of my classmates because I'm like, from like the way they do their assignments, like I feel like they have their courses together, they totally know what they're doing, and then you have me where I'm just like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to put it into words, like how their words look professional, my words looks like an elementary student.
Okay.
And but when I'm talking about it, verbalizing it, like I know what I'm saying. But when I write it down, it's like did you get your niece or nephew to write this? That's how I feel. And that's what angers me.
But no, but knowing that you have classmates who probably are struggling and in the same boat as you, how can that make you feel?
I guess it could make me feel better, but again, their level of knowledge and my level of knowledge, I feel like it's not on the same level because in high school and elementary school, like I did struggle a lot, but that was my own fault because I just wanted to have a good time with my friends. So I didn't really pay attention to school. But now that I tried not making so many friends because I'm like, I really just want to focus. I just want to focus on school. I'm paying a lot of money and I have a goal. Like I want to reach my goal to be a psychiatric nurse. So
Yeah.
that's why I guess that's why I'm so hard on myself and I like shelter myself and I just want to keep to myself,
Okay.
right?
So far, I get that you have a good support system with your husband, with
Mm-hmm.
your family.
Mm-hmm.
You're struggling to keep up with school. You're doing okay, but you don't think that the effort that you put in equates to the results that you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that your classmates are in the same boat that you,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing much better.
Mm-hmm.
And those are probably the reasons why you have these outbursts, why you get angry.
Yeah.
Is that accurate so far?
But that's like bang on,
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
So, how do you think that you can overcome these outbursts, this anger moving forward?
I feel like I should just tell myself that, I'm halfway and I hope that the work I'm doing, like I see that I am putting effort. And, I wouldn't get this far if I wasn't putting effort. There's no way I feel like if I didn't put any effort, I wouldn't make it this far. Yeah, I had so many struggles. Yeah, I was close to failing a bunch of stuff, but I pushed through it. And when I started the program, I was really emotional and anxious, a lot of anxiety buildup. But now that I'm getting close to the middle, closer to the end, I'm like, I feel like anger is building up because there's so much pressure. Like, I need to do better. I need to do better. So, yeah.
That's a really good way to look at it. So,
Yeah.
would you say that by looking at what you've accomplished so far would allow you to ease that anger a bit?
Yeah, like right now, I just heard what I said. I'm just like, I'm not in my first month of schooling anymore. I'm hit next month. Like, we're gonna go into fifth semester, which is a little bit more than halfway. Like, I made it halfway, and that's amazing. So I just need to take a breather and just basically go with the flow. I know I'm studying. I know I'm working hard. I know I have a great support system, so I should just, be positive, I guess. I shouldn't put myself down. But
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
So what I'm getting from you is that you're going to be doing some affirmation, like in the near future of what you've accomplished
Mhm.
and what you've gone, like what you've done so far, in order for you to look at the bright side, look at the positives, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, so let's try that, and then we could talk more about it on the next session.
Okay,
Okay?
great.
Great.